the performance of Kaizer Chiefs. Especially the last 4 to 3 games where Kaizer Chiefs has been losing some crucial games. Where in Africa we saw what happened with Zamalek. The last game they ended up losing a game they were not supposed to lose, where they needed only a draw to sustain themselves in the competition.
They lost.
And then you check in the league as well, they lost some crucial games to Orlando Pirates in a way that was dismally terrible. And so the fans are now saying we've seen enough, but we feel like the management is not doing enough.
So in other words, they wanted the management to do something with this, meaning firing the coaches that they've been.
That's what they're saying, because they're saying, what is the point of keeping coaches who are not delivering where it's most needed? And also, if they've been they've been consistent in terrible performances and winning some games where they were only winning by a margin of 1 goal, where they score only 1 and then manage the game until 90 minutes, which until recently where their luck ran out.
But then 4 consecutive losses, man, that's enough to spike some civil protests. Understand? Because at a particular moment, it's as if they are not gonna gain back their edge. Understand? So they are saying that if the following 2 matches are won by Kaizer Chiefs, then that stands a great chance of them being on the top 3. Because at a particular moment, they are down. I think it's number 6 or what.
But I feel like the problem now from the fans is not just only them being in the top 3 or top 4. It's at some point you were challenging for the league. And you fired a coach that came with his own technical team. You let the technical team continue. Cedric and Yusuf, the 2 guys who are there. You let them continue while the coach that brought them to the club is gone. What are you expecting? Did you expect anything to be different from what Nabi was doing?
No, that one was a terrible mistake, actually. Firing Coach Nabi, I think it's one of the mistakes that the management did. So according to you, who do you think will be best to manage the team, to be a coach for now? Because right now they are looking at Pitso Stands, they're looking at Edith McCarthy, they're looking at Enes Endelof. Those 3 coaches, they have like a history of winning.
You know, when you make mention of Enes Middendorp was there, and I think he lost the league on the last day on his first season back at Kaizer Chiefs, where Kaizer Chiefs lost to Baroka. And then Mamelodi Sundowns, I think they won the game. I think it was against Black Leopards, and then they won the title. And then soon after that, they fired Enes Middendorp, even after all the effort he put into trying to win the league after so many years of not winning it. So when then it gets to that point, I feel like they rushed in firing him. But also, as soon as they try to look for replacements, there is no other replacement who has ever come as close as where Enes Middendorp did. And then now you mentioned Benny McCarthy. I feel like Benny McCarthy, currently, he's a good coach, but he hasn't proven to me that he can coach a big club like Kaizer Chiefs. He hasn't. I know he has been at Amazulu, he has been at Cape Town City, but I don't feel like he is the kind of coach that Kaizer Chiefs needs, and I don't feel like he's gonna withstand the amount of pressure that he's gonna get. He's gonna be those one coaches who, once something goes wrong after 3, 4, 5 games, he wants to leave.
Definitely.
Which is what he's been doing. So for me, I feel like the right candidate now is Pitso Stands Out. Pitso Stands stands out as somebody who's been at the big team, who's been at a struggling Mamelodi Sundowns. They had the money, and he was able to bring up certain players who went on to represent the national team. Experience-wise, he's been all over Africa. He's played CAF so many times. He was outside of Africa. I think he was in the Middle East where he coached Al Ahly, some club somewhere.
And he won the CAF there.
And he won CAF as well. He's been in CAF football. He's been in the Club World Cup. So I feel like he's a coach who's been there, who can withstand the pressure, who can also command the dressing room, because you need a coach with a strong personality, not somebody who's going to get bullied by the players that are already there. So for me, I feel like the right thing that Kaizer Daung and his boys need to do now for the club, they just need to get Pitso Stands Out. if they cannot get Pitso Mosimane, at least maybe try to convince Jose Ribeiro. He was in the league, he was at Pirates. You saw the kind of glimpses Pirates tried to play, the kind of football they tried to play under him.
Yeah, it was perfect.
It was perfect.
Definitely.
Or maybe Rulani Mukwele. So I don't know. What about you? What do you think needs to happen? Because they are suggesting that maybe the family should sell a stake of the club to raise money to turn this club into a powerhouse that it is.
So like selling the club to somebody.
Sell a certain percentage.
So
maybe
that they can
to the
raise
Saudi
money.
investments group.
Yeah, because I had some people who took interest from the Saudi to buy Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, so if that happens, maybe we can have some sort of a coach who's prestigious and a coach who's experienced in this thing. Someone like Pitso Mosimane, like you mentioned, or Jose Ribeiro, like you mentioned. So that is maybe one of the options that they can do at this particular moment. Yeah.
Where do you see Chiefs finishing this season?
And from now on, I don't think we're gonna even reach the top 3. We're not even gonna make it to the top 3. The next matches that we're gonna play is either they draw or they lose.
Let me throw a last one. You are the new coach. Who do you offload first? First 3 players you are letting go.
Ole Modi. Ole Modi, and then let me think. Who else? Who's that one?
Which one? What position does he play?
Ole Modi. If not Ole Modi, then I go with
Cardoso.
Cardoso, not
Okay,
Cardoso.
this one, Miguel.
Miguel,
At the back.
Yeah, at the back.
Yeah.
Miguel has been messing up for quite some
What
time.
about Marco?
Marco.
Do you keep him?
Marco, yeah, Marco
The
can
left
stay.
back.
Marco can stay.
Yeah.
Then who else that I can
Solomon,
take?
does he stay?
Solomos is fine, man. I can take out
Yeah.
Solomos. Maybe I can
Sereno.
take out Gastino Sereno.
You're taking him out?
Yeah, I can take out
Doesn't
Sereno.
bring what?
Nah, Sereno hasn't been doing well. Hasn't been performing well.
Yeah.
Some people say he hasn't been fit and all that stuff.
Sure.
So I will take off Sereno. Yeah.
So I think now we'll leave it to the fans to tell us in the comments if they were to be the new coaches, or if the new coach comes in, who should he offload? What should the new coach do differently to what the management has been doing, how the management has been running?
Definitely.
So they can drop the names in the comment section, and yeah, we'll see. Maybe the Kaizer Chiefs management will come and read the comments. Who knows?
Definitely. Just drop in your comments in the comment section. Your suggestion.
Out.
How long is it?